Less than a week before the nation observes Fire Prevention Month, a blaze of still to be determined origin razed a part of the Customs Building and Port of Manila office to throw operations out of whack and set a team of officials scrambling to restore business as usual and get to the bottom of the tragedy. PTV correspondent Kenneth Paciente on talks swirling about the fire allegedly set more by design than anything else in this report.
The Port of Manila will soon rise from the ashes, a vow made by the Bureau of Customs after the fire incident broke out last Friday night. The Customs and Port of Manila are working together to find alternative ways for the resumption of normal operations in its service to the public. Some employees went to work even on a holiday to join in setting up the Customs Gymnasium that will serve as the main temporary working station for the affected offices of the port.
Ito yung magiging temporary na office space muna ng ating formal entry division, informal entry division, auction and cargo disposal division, ang entry processing unit as well as the district collector's office para magkakaroon ng one-stop shop dito. Then the port operator, Asian Terminals Incorporated, has offered some space in the passenger terminal para sa cruise ships na dumadating for our operations offices naman as well as some administrative staff.
Austria added that this is their way to also make sure their day-to-day operations will not be disrupted from here on and with as little inconvenience to the transacting public as possible.
I wouldn't say that it will paralyze the operations of the Port of Manila dahil clearly, not a single minute was wasted to prepare for the resumption ng regular na operations sa Port of Manila. Pero isang malaking talaga siya. It's an added difficulty and added challenge to the personnel of the Port of Manila. Magsasakripisyo muna talaga sila na dito muna temporarily in the gymnasium.
A special response team was also created to address all queries and concerns of the stakeholders concerning POM operations. They are encouraged to post ticket online or send email to support.odcpom.freshdesk.com for appropriate action. Meanwhile, the Customs was quite dismayed over allegations going around and the perception the fire that hit the Port of Manila was more intentional than incidental in nature. Some hinted this is a surefire way by certain members of the BOC to completely destroy evidence beyond recall on the 6.4 billion illegal drug shipment from China, something that did not sit well with the BOC.
It saddens us that is the perception, because one, this is a very historic building for the Bureau of Customs. Tinayo ito in 1932. It's a heritage site. It's important to Philippine history. Ako, as the former district collector of that port, I've already reported it din to the former commissioner during our command conference, and I'm sure many other collectors in the past and commissioners have also noticed and noted that the building is a fire hazard. Dahil nga may kalumaan na to, hindi na rin modern yung kanyang equipment and facilities inside.
For now, an exhaustive investigation by the Bureau of Fire Protection is well underway to identify the cause of the fire, whose damage to property in the Port of Manila has initially been estimated at 50 million pesos. Kenneth Paciente for The Nation.